This week
on DHNN,
we have a great special edition episode today with the cast from DHS Theater Company's production of Grease.
Today we take you to the blood drive held on Friday, April 5th.
And the AP Art Show was a great success. We'll hear about the event. The DHNN starts now.
We're your hosts. I'm Johnny Casino.
And I'm Vince Fontaine. Let's take a moment to honor the Pledge of our Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Johnny, you hear about the latest announcements on the DHS?
No, I haven't, Vince.
Well, it's our breaking news segment.
The Dodgeball Tournament, Tuesday, May 7th at 7 to 9 p.m. in the Carlin Lynch Center. $10 per player, $5 per spectator. Each team must have 8 to 10 players. The Special Olympics. If you are a learning partner for Miss KP's class this year, be sure to check your email and fill out the volunteer form.
The DEF Spelling Bee is finally here. Enter the contest to win grants from $250 to $2,500. Tuesday, May 14th, 2024, Dartmouth High School Auditorium, 7 to 9 p.m. Make teams with up to 3 people and come up with a fun team name. Scan this QR code to apply for a grant of your choice.
Let's see what our greasy reporters are cooking up over on the weather side.
It's time for the weather.
Hey, it's Roger, and this is your 7-day forecast. And on Monday, it's partly cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 48. And on Tuesday, it's mostly cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 50. And now for the rest of the week. On Wednesday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 50. On Thursday, it'll be PM showers with a high of 63 and a low of 48. And then now on Friday, it'll be yet again partly cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 46. On Saturday is another partly cloudy day with a high of 58 and a low of 46. Then lastly, on Sunday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 45. I've been Roger with your weather, and make sure that you catch Grease on May 2nd to the 4th. Now, back to you.
This just in. Take it away, Vince.
We have a special story coming from April 5th. We had a blood drive, hosted by the Medical Careers Company.
Let's just get to the story.
People gave blood today.
Today we had about 70 people donate blood, and we had 80 spots to fill up, and we had some walk-ins, so it might be more than 70.
Why did you give blood today?
So I gave blood because I think it's a very important cause, and I gave a pint, and a pint saves 3 lives.
What does a typical meeting look like?
Well, typical meeting, honestly, we'd always be planning our blood drives, and we'd always be planning our last month we had a CPR certification class.
Oh my God.
We hosted 2 actually here, and they were entirely for free by the Dartmouth firefighters.
So how is this club organized? When do you meet for anyone who's looking to join?
So we used to meet every Thursday after school, but we realized some people are busy obviously and have their own lives. We don't have much meetings going on right now, but usually when it's near blood drive times, you'll definitely see us meeting a lot more often.
Everyone gets to preparing for the big events.
Yeah.
What upcoming projects are you looking at?
So next year, we plan to host 3 blood drives instead of 2.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
I almost said raising more money. You're raising more blood. Blood is the currency
Yes.
here, and saving more lives.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
I may be a radio star, but I ain't no artist. Take it away, Johnny.
The EP Art Show happened, and we have a special report on it.
Let's get right into it.
Every year we have an AP art show. That's the AP class, whether it's AP Studio 2D, 3D, or drawing. Those students participate in a show separate from our annual art show, and we usually do that outside in the community, not in the building, which is a nice experience to have a show somewhere other than in Dartmouth High School. They go out into the community. So this year it was at the Dartmouth Cultural Center, which we have sort of established a rapport with them. So we're going to continue to do that. And it's part of the AP course. So every year, I do encourage kids to do it because they have to do it for part of the class. The AP show is a chance for the AP class to show off what they've been doing. They do something called Sustained Investigation, which is a visual research project. And they are able to show that work or how much they have done so far to the public. We put their little artist statement with it, and it's a way to show what they've been working on all year. So it's nice for recognition for them outside of school.
Yeah, if you like art, if you want to expand your skills, make a portfolio, definitely, 100%. Come to school every day. Don't miss days, because once you start missing days, deadlines start coming up fast. It's really fun, really nice. We have a lot of what's it called? We have a lot of freedom with our work. We can do whatever we want, basically, as long as it's not gruesome.
Yeah, I encourage anybody who is inclined to take the AP class. They can always come talk to myself or any of the other art teachers about it. We like them to have a base knowledge from our other art courses, so we usually have them go through a series of our courses, and then they, junior and senior year, can take our AP course. We have 3 of them they can take.
Working with the AP art show is really fun. We basically start setting up about an hour before, or the day before, but then we go in an hour before the show starts and finish up all of our setting up. Everyone has their own amount of pieces, and we each have our own sections. We have to put them up on walls and basically have our name and a description of what we're doing. So they're called Sustained Investigations, which is what our art means and the meaning behind it. Other than that, we usually just congregate together at the show, help people see our stuff, explain some of our pieces, and then show off our classmates' work.
Is your tummy rumbling? Why don't we see what's on the lunch menu?
The lunch show starts now.
April 29th is a meatball sub. April 30th is Wild Mike's Cheese Bites. May 1st is chicken and waffles. May 2nd is a chicken sandwich. And May 3rd is a chicken quesadilla.
Next time we have the DHS and Portugal-Spain trip. Why can't I get a vacation?
And the DHS Credit for Life Fair story. What a tearjerker.
We end today's show with some behind-the-scenes footage from the Dartmouth High Theatre Company's production of Grease.
I'm Vince Fontaine.
And I'm Johnny Casino.
Stay greasy, Dartmouth.
I'm Shirley Byers. I'm one of the co-advisors of the Dartmouth High Theatre Company, and I'm also the music director for Grease the Musical. Grease is just one of those musicals where if you saw the movie back in the 70s, or if you lived through the 50s where all this wonderful music takes place, it's just one of those really heartwarming shows that has a great storyline and just absolutely great music.
My name is Rowan Desatel and I play Sandy Dombrowski. Sandy just recently moved and has to undergo all of these new trials and tribulations with an entirely new dynamic of people that she has never really been around before. Through that, she finds pieces of herself that she had not previously explored. Working together to put something on that's important and great and has all these messages that should be shared. There needs to be some level of respect and friendship, and I think love too. And I think that that is definitely present in our theater company. And there are mistakes that happen, but it's never embarrassing because of how positive the environment is. Everybody really puts their all into it, and that put as much as we can into making the show as best as it can be. That's what theater's for. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be sort of an escape.
I'm Robbie Syok. I'm a senior and I'm playing Danny Zuko. So with Danny, I feel like he's such a complex character. He has his core group of guy friends who he's always trying to impress, but when it comes to Sandy, he has a soft spot and he wants to do what's best for her, but sometimes he slips up and says the wrong thing or does the wrong thing because he wants to look cool in front of the other guys. Grease, it's always been such an important show. My mom and my grandma grew up watching it all the time. My grandma's recently passed away, and it's just something that I would always watch her. So when Dennis and Shirley announced that they were doing Grease, I was so excited because it's definitely special to my family. But I love the dancing, of course, the songs, they're all classics, and yeah, I love Grease. This specific group of seniors is so special. A lot of us grew up doing South Coast Children's Theater, but definitely my seniors mean a lot to me. We call ourselves the heart and soul. And passing on the torch to really a lot of talent. And I think we also have a really special group of juniors. A lot of them actually are techies. So with the cast, the crew makes up the backbone and the skeleton of theater. We wouldn't have the sets, we wouldn't have the lighting, we wouldn't have the sound, we wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't from them. So even though us seniors are leaving, I feel like DHCC is in good hands.
My name is Raymond Gramlich and I play Kaniki. Kaniki almost tries to challenge everybody, and he knows what's the best for everybody, and he's kind of like a jerky jockey kind of guy. This is my second year doing DHS theater, and I thought I'd like to challenge myself and go for a main role the next year because I had a blast. Me and Jackson and all them honestly just set the standard for athletes coming into theater and all this stuff, and you can do it because who's to say you can't?
Hi, my name is Havi Finn and I play Rizzo. My character Rizzo is the original bad girl. She's a really popular girl. She's the leader of the Pink Ladies, and throughout the show you kind of realize that although Rizzo has a really thick and thorny exterior, she does it to protect herself because people don't really know what she's all about, and that she's much more than just a girl who has great clothes and goes out with a lot of people. I remember watching Grease when I was about in 4th grade, and I remember being absolutely obsessed with the music. So finding out we were doing Grease, such an iconic show, I was like, this is incredible. From the iconic music to big dance numbers to the fabulous 50s costumes. I mean, it's just everything you could ever want in a big family musical. Here at Dartmouth High Theater Company, we very much pride ourselves on being a family. We like to say that you join as strangers, become friends, and live as family, and I think that holds very true, especially with a show like Grease, where it's all about, coming together. We go together. And I think it's very special, the bond that theater can create. You're very intimate and you're sharing all your feelings, and I think that there's no way you could do that and not come out as a family, and I think we very much show that. This is, of course, my last year being a senior. I'm, of course, sad to leave, but I'm not scared at any means. I mean, the people that we are leaving in charge next year, the juniors, are such creative and capable people that I have no doubt that they are going to do amazing, amazing things.
So our show is taking place on Thursday night, May 2nd at 7 p.m., Friday, May 3rd at 7 p.m., and then on Saturday, May 4th, we have 2 performances, one matinee performance at 1 p.m. and an evening performance at 7 p.m. So you can get tickets for our show online or at the door. We invite you all to come out and see the show. It's going to be a great show. Come support the kids, come support Dartmouth High Theater Company. We'll love to see you there and hope to hear you singing along.
That show, what a humdinger.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So where you going for dinner tonight?
Probably the Burger Palace.
Oh, what a choice.